Yo, what's going on everybody? This is Marcus and we are back with this lovely team in another episode of Marcus on Top, so let's get right into it. So yeah, once again for this episode I will be using the team that got 3rd place at the Gloria Classic Finals. By the way, before I do anything else, thank you so much everybody for 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the support and so on. And first opponent of the day, Rodel, who is looking for a hidden ability Palkia, with a rating just above the 1800s, and we are looking to face the big 6 right here, so let's get ready. I hope you are ready as well, because I certainly am, and I want to see what this team can do when facing a team like the big 6. Once again, no restricted mons because we can. I will be leading off with Leopard and Lucario, because Lucario's moveset could help us bypass some of the threats to this team that you guys already pointed out in the comments below the last video. Some of you were like, yeah, like, if there's, I don't know, like Quick Guard Talonflame that just stops assist, which is true. Assist is a priority move thanks to Pranksters, so Dark Void will also be treated as a priority move, so Quick Guard can block that. That's true, and I will give you that, but yeah, you might also have realized that my Lucario has a very special move just for the purpose of breaking through moves like Quick Guard. But yeah, let's see what Rodel will come up with here in dealing with this team, or if he even has any answer to this team at all, or if he just has to hope that he wakes up at the right times. So yeah, there was last video was, yeah, like there was quite the debate going on in the comments, like the one group of you were like, yeah, like this team is so genius, and the other were like you can see in the Ganger's comment of the day, yeah, like those, I don't know, like, so it's stuff that had to be said probably, but yeah, let's see what we can do in today's episode. So yeah, we will be leading off with Leopard and Lucario. Yeah, the Japanese blog that once again is also linked in the description has like a variety of like stuff going about when to lead which combination and so on, and you could also see like Lucario and Mewtwo are probably not going to come to the battle together. Mewtwo with Snatch is there to, I don't know, snatch stuff like Safeguard for example, while Lucario with Follow Me and a move that we might just use here as well can certainly also help. So now the question is, yeah, I think we just assist turn 1. And yeah, we do have this move here, this little move here, and that should potentially help us in this matchup. So he will go for the Mega Evolution, which is fair and square, but I'm not sure if it will prevent Salamence from going to sleep. We'll also go for the Mega. So now there's a little bit of a mind game going on, whether he will go for the Brave Bird with his Talonflame or the Quick Guard. But we do see the Quick Guard coming out, just as you guys said in the comments below the last video, but oops, our Lucario does carry Feint. So yeah, the Quick Guard is broken, Leopard goes for the Dark Void, and here we are. That's just how it is, guys, and yeah, here we are. Salamence asleep, Talonflame asleep. Nice, so but we do see the Lumberry. Oh, that is certainly interesting. Pretty nice tech here on those big 6 teams that realize, yeah, like even with, I don't know, like all those high-powered mons, Smeargle is still a pretty big problem, so slapping a Lumberry is definitely not unheard of. So yeah, that certainly helps here for my opponent. We could just go for another assist though. He might go for the Brave Bird potentially. So we could go for the assist, and we could protect Lucario, I think. And then next turn we could swagger somewhere. But let's see, maybe he'll predict us and goes for another Quick Guard, but I would be surprised if that wasn't the case. So yeah, nothing coming out. Actually, probably went for the Flare Blitz here, wow. That is really interesting, okay, because I was hoping to see a Brave Bird coming out so that the Talonflame would waste a turn of sleep, or like, that it would like not waste a turn of sleep, but okay, he gets the 1 turn wake up with Salamence and Hyper Voice coming out here. will deal a lot of damage to Leopard, but Talonflame takes the guaranteed sleep turn. So now the question is there really a question? Yeah, I think we have to assist again and hope everything stays asleep, and then I will also focus punch into the Talonflame, I think. That early wake up really is a little bit annoying. Okay, Talonflame's still asleep, that is good, and Salamence did not go for the protect. Okay, also good. So, yeah, first turn wake ups are definitely one of the main issues that this team's consistency has, and also like, yeah, random Lumberry is, as we could see there. And yeah, since he already got the one-turn wake-up with Salamence, we had to hope here that he does not also get the one-turn wake-up with that Talonflame, so we can get off the first focus punch in this game, which deals quite a bit of damage. And now I think the play we have to go for here... it's tough, it's tough. Yeah, like he could just wake up here with his Talonflame. So, if he went for the Brave Bird, who would he target? We could go for the Swagger, or we could also go for the Foul Play here. Yeah, I think we will go for the Foul Play and also... Oh no, you know what, we want a Swagger. In case his Salamence gets to the Wake Up here. And also the Follow Me, so... Even if he wakes up here, okay, and he goes for the quick guard. That is annoying. Okay, so we could have predicted that, but yeah, if I went for another focus punch here against that quick guard, that really would have helped. But okay, quick guard obviously also blocking that Swagger, and he also wakes up with Salamence and reveals the flamethrower right here. However, we do actually survive that. Huh. However, now he can just pretty safely go for the Brave Bird to knock out our Talonflame. And... However, we could Follow Me that away. Yeah, I think that's what we would do. We will Follow Me once again with Lucario, looking to redirect a potential Brave Bird that would outspeed our assist. And there it is. So Lucario will go down, but yeah, we will get another Dark Void off. And then I think Ditto would have to come in here and try to do something. So Assist comes out once again. And let's see if we hit everything once again. I mean, we do have the Wide Lens, so really putting the odds in our favor. And yep, once again, both targets are hit. So his Salamence will take a turn of sleep right now, but Talonflame will be guaranteed to sleep next turn. So, yeah, I'm guessing I'll have to send out Ditto. I could go into Smeargle and transform, but I don't think that would really help us too much. Ideally, something you can do with this team is you Swagger something first, and then you transform into it with Ditto, as Ditto will also transform the boosts. So then you would have like a +2 Ditto, for example, that transforms into, I don't know, like the Salamence, and then you have +2 Double Edge, or into the Talonflame, and then you have +2 Brave Birds and Flablets. So yeah, we saw the Flamethrower, so we know that there is no chance of Double Edge, or like the chance is pretty, like, not very big. I think the best choice we have here is actually to Swagger the Salamence in case it wakes up, and then also to Hyper Voice to make sure that Talonflame will go down. But our opponent actually withdraws the Salamence here. Okay, despite it having taken a turn of sleep last turn, so we will be able to KO this Talonflame while also getting off a Swagger. So yeah, he was probably afraid of this Ditto being Choice Scarf and of the Dragon Pulse coming into this slot, so that's why he switched out into Xerneas. But yeah, we are actually Quick Claw on Ditto. So yeah, we will get off this Hyper Voice, Talonflame will go down, and also Xerneas takes quite a bit of damage thanks to the critical hit here. Wow, that really played in our favor this turn. So maybe that's what we needed to come back after those yeah, fast wake-ups, and the Lumberry, of course, also from the Talonflame, which we saw earlier. And we do see Groudon coming out here. So now things get really interesting, because We could go for a combination of Hyper Voice and Foul Play onto the Xerneas to knock it out, potentially. However, our Leopard, if you checked out the pace bin or read the blog post, can I show this on stream in the video? Yeah, you can check it right here. It is only 127 speed. It's like it doesn't have any speed EVs at all because you want to pack most like all the EVs go into bulk because yeah, priority attacks like Brave Bird and Extreme Speed and so on can still hit Leopard before it will put everything to sleep. So I actually think actually, what am I talking? We can just assist. Yeah, we can just put them to sleep. I think we just win. What was I even thinking? Yeah, I thought like, yeah, well, we need to KO something, but yeah, it totally. Oh, that's that's what I was thinking. We do have Salamence out. I can't just assist. Oh no, I really tricked myself here. But with another critical hit, that Xerneas actually goes down. Yeah, that was really bad once again. I was like, yeah, like, why am I not going for the assist? But of course, since we transformed into the Salamence, I knew that I couldn't go for it. But then, talking about like speed and all and whatnot, I don't know, seemed to like looks like I forgot about it. So I really do think that probably decided the game. We needed to get either Flamethrower on the Xerneas or Hyper Voice. Like if we get Dragon Pulse on the Xerneas, then we probably just lose right there. But that was really bad. I do apologize. Yeah, now things look pretty decent, and I think I can just close out this game. Potentially, can I? We did see the Rock Slide coming out. I could Destiny Bond, but I'm not sure if that would help us. I think I have to go for the Follow Me, and yeah, but if he KOs us with Rock Slide, let's check. Yeah, we should be able to take a Rock Slide. Yeah, I think Follow Me and Dragon Pulse is good. Okay, Quick Claw activates, that is really good. And I'm not sure if Follow Me was the right move. Like, if he crits us here with Rock Slide or anything, then we will still lose. But it looks like we will actually be able to steal this game here, despite my pretty bad play. Yeah, I should have... If I switched into... let's see if Ditto takes it. Yeah, okay, 3 HP. That is probably a fortunate damage roll, but we take those. So, yeah, I probably should have just switched out Salamence to make sure that we can get off that Dark Void with assist for sure. Put both things to sleep, and then with the Smeargle out, we could, I don't know, transform into either of them, and yeah, that probably would have been the way to go, but I totally, I don't know, made a stupid mistake there, but in the end it still worked out, and we were able to take out this 1800 rated player that had Lumberry on the Talonflame and was running a standard Big 6 team. So yeah, probably not a win we deserve, but it's a win we take, and I mean, hey, we're running a team like Void Cats anyway, so you have to, I don't know, like, that is to be expected, to get some bad rolls and to climb back with good rolls and whatnot, so yeah, I don't know. So, our running currently 1759, so I did drop a couple of points when I was testing this team, but now in recording, this looks really pleasant so far. Okay, looks like we found an opponent already. Ink, the 27th place. Maybe he was 27th place in the International Challenge. By the way, for those of you who have not noticed, there is another International Challenge coming up at the end of March. But I will... yeah, I will talk about that in another video. That will be coming out hopefully tonight, or today, I should say. Which will be a new series on my channel. But yeah, you will see that then as... yeah, let's just focus on this team we're facing right now. Okay, so we do see Weavile, which is probably problematic. We do see Crobat, which is definitely problematic. Rayquaza, problematic because it has extreme speed. Kyogre can be put to sleep. Cresselia and Ferrothorn, yeah, depending if they have like Lumberry, then maybe they're annoying, or if it's Magic Code Cresselia, then that is also annoying. But yeah, this team, this matchup, I think, like, is the Dark Void team's matchup against Big 6 is better than the matchup against this kind of team. But we will see. At least there's like no safeguard or anything. And I do think going with Leopard and Lucario is probably the way to go. And most likely Crobat having the Lumber here. But yeah, you can never be too sure. There's not really too much I want to snatch. I could lead with Yveltal though, to show that off a little bit. But yeah, I think we will stick to not using any restricted mons whatsoever, just because we can, and let's see what'll happen. Yeah, good luck, have fun to my opponent, and yeah. So, I played a couple of test games against a friend of mine who also was running a Rayquaza team, and he had like all the stuff. He had like Talonflame with Lumberry, I think. He had like Rayquaza, and he had like Gengar, so I couldn't focus punch that, and he had Weavile with Fake Out and Feint. So he had like a lot of priority moves and stuff that I like were like mons that were really difficult to put to sleep. So yeah, you can certainly have like really good matchups against teams like this. However, I was still able to at least win one game against him, and the other one, I think one of them also came down to like a prediction. But let's see. So I played this matchup before, but it was a little bit different. We're seeing the Weavile and Rayquaza come out for my opponent right here, and yeah, the most tempting thing to do here would probably be to go for a double protect. However, if my opponent has that feint and goes for it, then we would be in a lot of trouble. But I think we will still just go for the double protect here and hope that our opponent does not have it. And if he has it, that he doesn't know that he probably like doesn't have to fear, I don't know, like a fake out coming out from a Leopard, because like think about it, like if he had fake out and he would, I don't know, fake out my Leopard, I could attack with Lucario, and if he like faking out Lucario really doesn't make any sense. But I'm not really sure what point I was trying to make anyway. I just hope he doesn't go for the feint. So we do see the Mega coming out here on Lucario, and protect. Yeah, hopefully just fake out into the Leopard, and I don't know, Dragon Ascent into Lucario is what my opponent hopefully goes for. And we do see the fake out into the Leopard and the Dragon Ascent into the Leopard as well. Okay, fine. That is totally fine. Now we can just go for the assist. It is interesting to note that once again Extreme Speed has a +2 priority over Prankster giving +1 to assist, so Extreme Speed will go first. But once again our Leopard is yeah, EV'd in max HP and max defense, so we can take those relatively well. And I will just go for a Focus Punch, I think, to deal a lot of damage to the Weavile, I think. We could also target the Rayquaza though, but it's just so tempting to hit the Weavile since it's 4 times super effective. As my opponent actually withdraws Weavile, now that is pretty optimal, I think. Let's see what is coming in there. And that is Cresselia, okay. So Focus Punch won't be doing too much, but you have to start somewhere. As yeah, we want to do as much damage as possible, and I don't know, we also have to take out Cresselia in the process at some point, so starting off with a Focus Punch, not the worst of things. So let's hope that this Rayquaza does not have the Lumberry. I think that is something that we saw in like the very beginning of the format, but yeah, people soon realized that that was not the optimal choice. So Focus Punch. Yeah, just look at that damage. That is a Cresselia, ladies and gentlemen, that resisted, and we're still doing like good 40% damage. So Foul Play does a ton of damage to Rayquaza. Not knocking it out, but really doing quite a lot. So I could go for a Foul Play and a Follow Me. But then next turn we wouldn't knock it out. Like, we don't have a reliable way to knock it out next turn. So maybe I just want to Swagger it and also Focus Punch it to get the odds in our favor. Maybe? Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. And then potentially also setting myself up for a move where I will bring Ditto into this Rayquaza when it's at +2. Like for example, if he woke up right now and TK out my Leopard, then I could send out my Ditto, copy the +2 Rayquaza, and do stuff there. But he will stay asleep, which is also perfectly fine. Cresselia has to sleep here. Maybe actually Focus Punching the Cresselia could have also been something. But yeah, I don't really mind Cresselia being around there too much, and Focus Punch, as you can see, just does a lot of damage here. So my opponent has to be aware of the fact that Rayquaza would hit itself pretty hard if he decides to go for an attack here and would hit himself on waking up. Could actually still think about switching into Ditto. Though he would be faster on switching out, since Rayquaza is faster. So if he wanted to switch out, he would be the first to do so. This is kind of tough. We could also just swagger the Cresselia and go for another Focus Punch. Huh. Yeah, like even if he wakes up here, and I don't know, if he KOs Lucario, that's a little bit problematic. Actually, maybe that wasn't the perfect turn, because now the Ditto play gets really difficult to pull off. Because if he KOs Leopard, then Lucario will KO Rayquaza, and if he KOs Lucario, then our Ditto would be in the wrong spot. But Rayquaza is still asleep, Cresselia hits itself in confusion, and Focus Punch will take out that Rayquaza. So that is like, now we got the loop going, you know, like you Dark Void, then you swagger to the one guy and Focus Punch the other one, and then you really put the odds into your favor. I mean, you have to hit a bunch of rolls in a row, but things are looking pretty good here, I would say. Since I'm the Weavile right now, but I think we could even just go for Assist and Focus Punch, to be completely honest. Because if we get off this Focus Punch, then we probably just win this game, and I don't think that he has a way to just take out the Leopard. So even if he goes for the Fake Out onto our Leopard, we would probably get off the Focus Punch, but he just forfeits! Wow! And that'll be the second game of this episode. Another win. It was pretty nice. He probably had Kyogre in the back, and yeah, like, there was not too much he could do. We got that loop going. He was confused with Cresselia anyway. We could just Dark Void or like Assist and Focus Punch the next turn. And yeah, Benjamin Walrus once again in the comment of the day. He said it, but yeah, I don't think there's too much else I can add to this battle. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I think this will actually be the last episode in which I will be featuring this team, and yeah, I will continue to go with standard competitive teams. But I think that was a nice little adventure and a nice little experience to see what you can do, and that went a lot better than I had like expected it. Like, I couldn't have planned this any better. Beating the Big 6 team and then beating another Japanese guy. Yeah, hashtag ban Dark Void. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. If you like what you saw, make sure to leave a like on your video and subscribe if you want to see battles with real teams again. But yeah, once again, 3rd place at the Gloria Classic Finals. So yeah, check out the blog post in the description, follow the Japanese player on Twitter, and also, I forgot to say that in the last episode, thanks a lot again to Hibiki for translating the team for me, and yeah, check out Hibiki's YouTube channel. Once again, he's like pretty new on YouTube, just started a couple of days ago, but he's looking to feature the reigning world champion Viera in videos soon, as well as other top Japanese players, so yeah, check him out, link will be in the description, and yep, that's it from me. See you later, probably for my new video series, but yeah, have a good day and see you soon.